So you're getting ready to go to Disneyland and you're stressing about wasting money because of all those TikTok videos you've seen about people being mad at how much things cost. That's why today I want to share my honest opinion on the things I hate to spend my money on at the Disneyland Resort and what I like to buy instead. So let's get started. Let's start right away with number 1, bottled water. While staying hydrated at Disneyland is extremely important, constantly buying bottled water in the park can add up really fast, and I hate spending money on bottled water at the park. But here's the thing, you can get water for free in Disneyland and Disney California Adventure. You just need to know where to get it. I always opt for getting free cups of ice water at the quick service food locations. You just need to ask a cast member at the food pickup location for a cup of water. And sometimes we'll use this ice water to fill up our own water bottles. And speaking of water bottles, whether you've brought your own or you've purchased a water bottle and you want to keep using it, you can refill them at any of the water fill stations. Both parks have water filling stations, although Disneyland has way more than Disney California Adventure does. One of the most popular water filling stations can be found in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, and you can see why. You'll also find that the bottled water and sodas in Star Wars Land are more expensive due to them being more of a collector's item, so be aware of that. Number 2 has to be balloons. With as much as I love photographing the balloons at Disneyland, I do not love buying them. They can run anywhere from $12 to $20, and then they will be a pain in the butt the entire day. It will fly in your face as you push the stroller, and they get caught on everything. They block people's views at shows, and they just end up being a big bother. The one upside is they are high quality, so they will last forever, but that usually means either you're going to be driving home with a balloon in your car, or you're going to need to give it away to another kiddo before you head off to the airport, because you can't fly with them. I might get a lot of hate for this next one, but I have to say number 3 is Starbucks. I do not like buying Starbucks at Disneyland. Yes, there is a Starbucks in Disneyland and Disney California Adventure and Downtown Disney. And I know some people will only drink Starbucks, sure, fine, to each their own, but the lines at those Starbucks can get so unruly. And if this is your special day at Disneyland, the last thing you want to do is waste time and money in a line for Starbucks that you can just get at home. Long story short, you can get a coffee in a lot of different locations in Disneyland. I've actually made an entire video on it, so check that out if you'd like more information on that. Some of my go-to places, if I'm in Disneyland proper, I like to mobile order my coffee from the Jolly Holiday while I'm waiting to scan my ticket to enter. Then I can quickly pick it up on Main Street before I head into the rest of the park. First thing in the morning is the only time Toontown is calm, so I like to head back there. This is when you can do a walk-on to the Roger Rabbit ride and Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Then I head back to Cafe Daisy where I can grab myself a cold brew and a lemonade for my girls. The Plaza Inn is a great place to dine if you're wanting an all-you-can-drink drip coffee situation to keep you going all day. Whether you're doing the character breakfast buffet or even just a fried chicken lunch or dinner. My go-tos in California Adventure Park is Smoke Jumper's Grill. It's an easy mobile order, get in, get out place at the front of the park. And I tend to pass the gourmet coffee stand by the Little Mermaid and head back to the Ghirardelli Soda and Chocolate Shop in San Francisco for some chocolate with my coffee and just for the smell of it, quite frankly. Number 4, basic snacks and candy. The thing that tricks people at Disneyland is assuming the things that are usually cheap at the store are going to be the cheapest option in the parks. When you grab a bag of basic candy or goldfish type crackers without even looking at the price and it runs you over $4, the bag of chips for $4.29 or a 3-pack of cutie oranges for $5.49, seeing that total pop up at the register can feel like such a gut punch. If I can, I most definitely try to plan ahead and pack some basic snack items with us to bring into the park to save me some money. The snacks I do find worth the money are things that are similar in price but unique to your Disney visit, or or will at least give you a little bit more bang for your buck. For instance, instead of buying the small hummus cups from a snack stand for $4.19, I like to head to the Bengal Barbecue for their hummus trio. It's a bit more, but you get more and it has more variety. The Bengal Barbecue is a great place to get a lot of really tasty snacks, including the Disneyland Pickle, which is a personal favorite of my family's. You'll also find meat and veggie kebabs, pineapple spears, and breadsticks. For a hidden gem snack stand, head next to the castle for Maurice's Treats. There you'll find shareable cheesy garlic pretzel bread, or some of their other baked goods that are a lot more worth the money spent. Same with the beignets at the Mint Julep Bar, where a 3-pack will cost you about $5.99, and nothing beats a Mickey-shaped beignet and a mint julep. Just follow the powdered sugar trail behind Tiana's Palace, or you can mobile order to skip that long line. One of Disneyland's famous churros will run you around $5 to $6, and popcorn is very shareable at $6 and is vegan and gluten-free and way better than a bag of chips in my opinion. The Mickey pretzel beats out a lot of basic overpriced snacks. Another shareable and plant-based option is the sourdough loaves found in Disney's California Adventure at Aunt Cass's and the bread stands nearby it, which are made right there and you can even watch them do so. Now, if you're just trying to get the kids a healthy snack, you can mobile order a kids power pack from many of the quick service eateries in both parks. For $6.99, you'll get 2 cutie oranges, carrots, goldfish crackers, a drinkable yogurt, and a drink, which isn't bad considering if you tried to buy these items separately at a snack stand or at one of the candy shops, you'd probably end up spending around $20 or more. Now, listen, I know I talked a lot about bread, and if you need to know gluten-free options at the park, I have you covered. Head over to my channel and check out my gluten-free food guide. It should be nice and helpful for you. Oh boy, number 5, popsicles, and specifically popsicles. And I get it, some because of allergies can only get those outshine fruit popsicles as a cold treat, but if I'm being honest, popsicles get really messy, especially if it's for a kid. Half of the time, it usually ends up falling off the stick and landing on the ground, leading to tears by both the kid and the parent because you probably spent over $6 on it. So if a cold treat is needed, I'm going to be getting something that's coming in a bowl or a cup that you can share. Something that's just a little bit more exciting than something you can find at the grocery store, like an ice cream treat from Gibson Girl Ice Cream Parlor. Of course, any and all Dole Whips found at either the Juice Bar by the Tiki Room or the Tropical Hideaway. Both have mobile order options and I highly suggest you do so. To get this gluten-free, dairy-free crowd favorite, for more gluten-free friendly and dairy-free friendly treats, I would head over to DCA where you'll find the adorable snowman, where you can find my favorite, the Pixar Pier Parfait. In Cars Land, Flo's V8 Cafe is a great place to cool down and get yourself a classic milkshake. And very similar to Gibson Girls, you'll find Clarabelle's on Buena Vista Street, where you'll find all kinds of ice cream treats. In San Francisco, at the Ghirardelli Soda Fountain and Chocolate Shop, you'll find all kinds of cold sweets starring, you guessed it, chocolate. Bing Bong Sweet Shop, back in Pixar Pier, will have all kinds of varieties of slushies. All of them guaranteed to give you a big old sugar headache. And now I must do the obligatory, please subscribe to my channel. Subscriptions is one of those things I have to keep that algorithm happy. So whether you're already subscribed or you're planning on subscribing, I truly thank you from the bottom of my heart. Alright, let's move on to the last one. Last, I have stroller rentals. As of today, it is $18 to rent a single stroller and $36 for a double stroller at the Disneyland Stroller Rental found outside of the main gates, which is fine. If you have to rent one of those strollers, you have to rent one of those strollers. It's totally fine. But Those strollers are big and bulky and are super heavy and awkward, and when you're looking at pushing something around the parks all day long, you're really gonna need to consider this. They're made out of a hard plastic, and I've never really seen a kid look super comfortable in one. The tires are terrible on cobblestone, which half of Disneyland is cobblestone. Anyway, for me, for Disneyland, I just prefer a umbrella hybrid style stroller. We've had 2 generations of this Jeep brand stroller. It's done some serious mileage, not just at Disneyland, but elsewhere, and it has served us well. For me, I like to look for strollers that are going to be lightweight, have a little bit of a storage pouch, and a cup holder, and most importantly, are very easy to fold down and fold back out because you're going to need to do so to get on any kind of Disneyland tram or train. This is also very helpful if you're doing airport travel. Truthfully, there's actually a lot to know about strollers at Disneyland, so if you're interested and you want me to make a more detailed video on strollers for Disneyland, just comment strollers down in the comment section and I'll see what I can get going for you guys. Anyway, I hope this video was helpful for you, or at least a little entertaining. Give it a like to show me some love. Thank you so much for watching, and take care.